Hello students, today we will see connection oriented and connectionless services, then service primitives and the relationship of services to protocols. Then first is connection oriented and connectionless services. Layers can offer two types of services to the layers above, namely connections oriented services and connectionless services. Then first is connection oriented services. In connection oriented services, logical connections is established between communication parties. In these services, user first establish a connection, then second use the connection, and third then release the connection. Once connection is established, the path is fixed between source and destination, and data transmission takes place through this path established. A connection oriented services is modeled after the telephone system. In telephone system, when you want to make a call, we have to pick a phone, then dial the numbers, and after the connection is established, the user connection and disconnect the telephone. To use the connection oriented network services, there are three steps. First, establish connection, second, use the connection, and third, release the connection. The data transmission takes place through this path is established. The order of message sent will be same at the receiver end, and the services are reliable and there is no loss of data. Most of the time, reliable services provide acknowledgement is an overhead and adds delay. Then advantages of connection oriented services. These services provide guarantee of delivery of data. Then second is this service is more reliable. Third is these services will monitor for lost packets and resend them. These are the example of connection oriented services. Suppose this is the source and destination and it having a fixed path R1, R2, R4, then R1, R3 and R4. Second is there is having some disadvantages. A connection must require these services have more overhead than connection less. And third is complex method for data transferring. Then connectionless services. Connectionless services is modeled after the postal system. In this type of services, no connection is established between source and destinations. Hence, there is no fixed path. Therefore, the messages must carry full destination address and each one of these messages are sent independent of each others. The message sent will not be delivered at the destination in same order, thus grouping and ordering is required at the receiver end and the services are not reliable. There is no acknowledgement confirmation from the receiver, and unreliable connectionless services is often called as a datagram service which does not return an acknowledgement to the sender. Here some advantages. Does not require any connection. These services are simple and easy, used for periodic burst and data transfer, and last is less overhead than connection oriented. It having some disadvantages. Less reliable than connection oriented services, no guarantee for delivery of data, and last is it provide minimal services. Then difference between connection oriented and connectionless services. Connection, as per name, in connection oriented there to be need to be connection establishment. Then connectionless, no prior connection is established. Resource allocation, resources need to be allocated, there is no need. Then reliability, it ensure reliability transfer data, there is no guarantee at the reliability as it is a best effort services. Then congestion is not possible. In connectionless, congestion can occur likely. Transfer mode, in connection oriented it can be implemented either using circuit switching or video conferencing. Then in connectionless it is implemented using packet switching. Retransmission, it is possible to retransmit the lost data bits. In connectionless there is no possibility of retransmission. Then suitability, it is suitable for long and steady communications. Connectionless, it is suitable for bursty transmissions. Signaling, in connection oriented, connection is established through process of signaling. In connectionless, there is no concept of signaling. Packet travel, in connection oriented, in these packets travels to their destination node in sequential manner. But in connectionless, in these packets reach the destination in random manner. And last is delay. In connection oriented, there is more delay in transfer of information, but once connection is established, faster is delivery. Then in connectionless, there is no delay due to absence of connection establishment phase. These are the difference between connection oriented and connectionless services. Then service primitive. Here primitive means operations. A service in a computer network consists of a set of primitive. The primitive are to be used by users to access the services. The primitive asks the services to do some actions or to report on the actions. The primitives are system calls. The primitive varies for different services. These primitives tells the services to perform some actions or reports. There are 5 types of primitives for connection oriented services. Then first is listen, means the block is waiting for incoming connection. Second is connection, it establish a connection with a waiting peer. Third is receive, block waiting for an incoming message. Then send, sending a message to the peer. And fifth is disconnect, terminate a connection. Then Berkeley socket. Another set of primitive is Berkeley sockets, which transferred primitive used by internet programming. In networking, socket represent a connection between two endpoints using unique address and unique ports. A combination of these address and ports on the endpoints is known as a socket. Berkeley socket or BSD socket is a computing library with an applications programming interface API for internet socket and Unix domain sockets used for inter-process communications, that is IPC. Then various socket primitives. Then Berkeley socket contains API for internet sockets and Unix domain sockets. And it is commonly implemented as library for linkable modules and originated within 4.2 BSD Unix released in 1983. Then it having some primitives used in Berkeley socket. First is socket, create a new communications endpoint. Second is bind, attach a local address to a socket. Then listen, shows the willingness to accept connections. Accept, block the caller until a connection attempts arrives. Connect, actively attempt to establish a connection. Then send, send some data over connection. Receive, receive some data from the connection. And last is close, release the connections. Then a relationship of service to protocols or service to protocol relationship. Service and protocols are different concepts. A service is the set of primitives or operations that a layer provides to the layer above it. A service defines what operations the layers will perform for its users, but it doesn't specify how these operations are implemented. A service relates to an interface between two layers, with the lower layer being the service provider and the upper layer being the service users. A relationship between a service and protocol. A service is the set of primitives, that means operations that a layer provide to the layer above it. And the protocol is the set of rules governing the format and meaning of the frames, packets or messages that are exchanged by the peer entities within the layer. Entities use protocols to implement their service definitions. In short, service relate to the interface between layers and protocol relate to the packets sent between peer entities on different machines as shown and in these figures. Here layer K and protocols to the second machine layer K. These are the examples of relationship between service and protocols.